Hello, and welcome to Pixelmon Island Season 7, Episode 2. As you can see here, I planted each of the different colors of apricot trees. Because we're really tight on money this season, I decided that it would be a good idea to try and actually craft the Pokeballs instead of just buy them. Over here is the berry farm. I sort of divided everything up into, the Eevee berries are in one spot, and then the different Pokemon type berries are in another spot. And then, at the very front, I would have all the base berries for each of the different lures. So, because I plan on crafting Pokeballs for this season, this requires a lot of apricots needing to be smelted, and so I don't really feel like go individually taking the stacks and placing them into a furnace and everything. So I decided to try and build a super smelter for this day. And to do that, I also require a renewable source of fuel. So I don't remember what version of Minecraft it is, but with the dripstones, you're able to place a lava source above a normal block and then a dripstone. And if you do this, the dripstone can then drip lava into a cauldron, essentially making a completely renewable fuel source. While I'm here mining, I find some ore. I think I even find some diamonds, but while I was mining, I was never able to find any lava source blocks, unfortunately, which led me to try and figure out an alternative to this renewable fuel source. I eventually found that if you catch a Camerupt and you interact with it using a bucket, it actually gives you a lava bucket. Learning this information, I then go to the Badlands searching for a Camerupt. Oh, this is what we wanted. Do I have to catch it? Yeah, maybe, is it like Miltank? Like, do I gotta catch it? Okay, hold on. Thank God. Okay. Alright. Let's try this out. So, if I switch over to him. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Okay. So after having secured a consistent way to get lava sources, I then decide to look for another Pokemon that I'd like to have on my final team. This Pokemon being Pawniard. Because we have a cut down Pokedex, and because of the map we're on, the biomes have been cut down, and the spawning has been changed for certain Pokemon. One of them being Pawniard, and so at this stage of the game, I'm trying to look for where his spawn biome has been changed to. At first, I check the desert, and I have no luck. I then wonder if maybe the mushroom biomes for some reason would be where Pawniard would spawn. I then check the forest, and then the snowy plains, I think it is, and the taiga, and then the Badlands. Throughout the whole night, I had no success at figuring out where this Pawniard was able to spawn. With this, I then gave up on the search for now, and as the sun rose, I teleported over to the mushroom biome to forage for Dawnstone shards. I eventually come back to my house when this happens. That in there as well. Oh my god. Please be a boss and not a, yeah. Yeah! Wow. I hope I get something good. This is the second highest boss tier, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Wow, this is awful. What does this even do? I don't think that even does anything. I don't think the lustrous globe even does anything. After defeating the Silcoon boss, I eventually go and get the rest of the resources I need to build the super smelter. After having built the super smelter and the lava farm, I noticed that the Pokemon in my daycare had finished breeding. Now, I'd just like to point out, this is the second time that I have bred these Pokemon in this entire season. I'll leave you to see what happens. On the second try, I got exactly what I wanted. A shiny, ginormous Galarian Zigzagoon. Establishing the first member of my final team. The last thing that I end up doing for day 2 is creating the second part of the berry farm. So while I had made a section for the EV berries and the berries for the Pokemon lures, I hadn't really made any dedicated farm for the berries used for breeding yet. So I begin to clear out this area in spawn, where I plan on planting all these berries. After planting the berries that I had so far, I decided to end the day there. This then ends episode 2 of Pixelmon Island Season 7. Thanks for watching.